How's it going, my friends? Welcome to Pokemon Unite's Ultimate Beginner's Guide. Whether you've started playing the game or you've never played at all, we'll give you all of the basics to give you a great foundation to build upon so that you can start winning Pokemon Unite. Let's get into it. Pokemon Unite is a free-to-start MOBA, which stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. The standard match is 10 minutes long, 5v5. Eventually, you'll be able to play other game modes on other maps. These will be 3v3, 4v4, and each match lasting 5 minutes long. So the objective of the game is to score more points by the end of the match than your opponents. You do this by collecting what's called Eos Energy. You collect this Eos Energy by defeating wild Pokemon, defeating the enemy, or collecting the Eos Energy orbs. Once you have collected Eos Energy, you can score it in the opponent's goal to get points. Throughout the match, your Pokemon will level up, which will make them stronger and also give you better abilities to use. These abilities will aid you in defeating your opponents, collecting points, and scoring those points. Then, at the end of the match, whoever has the most points wins. Now that you've got a basic understanding of the game, let's go a little more in depth. So something that I always highly recommend to someone when they're first starting to play is to go to their settings and change their controls. Here are my settings and what I have personally found to be the best for me. But obviously, try them out and do what you think is best for you. Buying a license for a Pokemon allows you to play them anytime. Make sure you check the challenges and events because some licenses will be given to you for free. Here is where you'll be able to see your Pokemon's stats and their moves. About every week there are 4 Pokemon which are in the free rotation, which means you can play them without having their license for that period of time. You can also shop for clothes and items, the most important thing here being this item enhancer, which will allow you to level up your held items. Here at Battle Prep is where you're going to want to upgrade your held items. And just like the licenses, you'll be able to get some items for free. Here is where you will buy skins for your Pokemon. You can also customize your profile and check personal statistics, and frequently check the challenges, battle pass, and events for any rewards. There are 3 different game modes, Ranked, Standard, and Quick, with Quick having alternating stages. Your Pokemon can hold up to 3 held items. These are upgraded and put on your Pokemon before the match starts. Each held item will boost different stats, such as health, attack, defense, and more. You'll want to select certain items that help your Pokemon in their specific role. You can give them held items so when you start a match, they'll automatically have those items on them. You can also view recommended items which other people have used. There are also battle items, which are also selected before the match starts, but you can use throughout the match. They all will help you in a different way and have varying cooldowns. So with these battle items as well, you'll want to select the one which will best help the Pokemon that you're using. Just like in every other MOBA, the role of each Pokemon is super important. Let's go over these roles. The attacker is one of the most influential roles. Their main focus is to deal damage. Then you have the speedsters. They have high mobility and tend to do really well with scoring and attacking, but have very low endurance. Then you have the all-rounders. Just as the name says, they're usually decent in all aspects. Now we have the defenders. They all have high health and are meant to take a hit so your attackers don't. And last we have the supporters. They're meant to help your teammates in various ways, such as buffs and debuffs. And now the map. Here is your home base. This is where you'll start and where you will return to if you get knocked out or return to base. When you're at your base, you will heal almost instantly. If you're running low on health, it might be wise to return to base. And here are your 2 lanes with goals that you'll want to defend. This middle part is called the jungle and has lots of wild Pokemon. And these are your opponent's goals which you'll need to go to score. So you'll start off in your home base. Here is where your team will split off into their lanes. You'll want to defeat these wild Pokemon as fast as you can to get that experience. Notice that when you're in your lane, behind one of your goals you'll have increased movement speed. You'll probably end up meeting your opponent here in the middle of the 2 lanes. At the 5-minute mark, a jump pad will be available right at your base. This jump pad will help you quickly move to various spots on your side of the map. When you run through one of your goals, you'll gain a small shield. And if you're low on health and stand in your goal, you'll slowly start to heal. Every once in a while, some berries will spawn right behind your front goal. These berries will heal you and are especially useful when getting attacked by your opponent. There are also berries in the middle of the stage, which will temporarily increase your movement speed. When you walk in the lane behind an enemy's goal, you'll have slowed movement speed. To score points, go into the enemy's goal and press the score button. Notice how the number just below the goal goes down the amount that you scored. Once that number reaches 0, that goal will be destroyed. During the last 2 minutes of a match, all points scored are doubled, so there's a high possibility of making a comeback. Throughout the map, there are lots of wild Pokemon that will continue to respawn. Defeating these Pokemon will give you experience and Eos energy. There is one boss, Zapdos, and 2 mini-bosses, Rotom and Dreadnought. On the bottom, you have the mini-boss, Dreadnought. Defeating Dreadnought will grant your whole team experience and shields instantly. On the top, you have the mini-boss, Rotom. When you defeat Rotom, he will start traveling down the enemy's lane. If he makes it to an enemy's goal, he will score 20 points, and for 15 seconds, you can instantly score points in that goal. Both Dreadnought and Rotom will spawn at the 7-minute mark or 3 minutes in the game. At the 2-minute mark, Zapdos, the boss, will spawn. He is very powerful, so you'll need your team to help defeat him. Just like all the other wild Pokemon, whoever gets the last hit to defeat that Pokemon will gain the rewards. So you gotta watch out for the other team coming in and stealing the Zapdos kill. Once defeated, your whole team will get points, and for 30 seconds, you can instantly score in any of the opponent's goals. Every Pokemon has their normal attack and a passive. At levels 1 and 3, you'll get your first 2 moves. As you level up and that move upgrades, you'll choose one out of the 2 upgrades for that move. You will then get your Unite move, which is a very powerful move and takes a long time to recharge. After your Unite move, the moves you chose earlier will then upgrade and become more powerful. I will be making more specific, in-depth guides about everything we've talked about in this video. Subscribe for more Pokemon Unite content just like this. And if you liked the video, give it a like. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned everything you need to know to get started playing Pokemon Unite. You'll be Little Pikachu.